Hello, I am Mark Thatcher, and I will be reviewing the Diagnosis View tab in ViewAll. To get to the Diagnosis View, where we can manipulate our images with all of our imaging tools, we start in the Study view. I'm going to single-click the images which I would like to review in the Diagnosis View tab, and then I will double-click on the last image. It will show us two main images on the main window, and then down in the film strip it will show us all of the images that I had just selected. There are many tools in ViewAll. One of the first tools I'd like to look at is the Zoom tool. We have 4 different ways to zoom in on an image. The first one I'll show you is the Draw Zoom. When I click on that icon, I can come over the image and click and drag a box to zoom in on something of interest. Like Google Maps, I can now click the image and move it all around to see other parts of the image. All we're truly doing is adjusting the image size. So I will go back to the image size drop-down menu and click on Fit, and Fit will snap it back to the active window. Now, as you'll note, we have a green rectangle around this image because this is the active image that we are looking at. If I want to use some of the manipulation tools on this image, I will single left click it, and now we can see that our green border is around this part of the window. I can also zoom in by clicking the plus and minus keys to zoom in and out, or I can use our magnification spotlight. The magnification spotlight brings this one part of the image into a magnified view. Here we can see some bone loss. Another thing that we can do with our imaging tools is we can either lighten or darken an X-ray by clicking the sun up button and the sun down button. Or a favorite tool is I can click on the carry spotlight, and what this tool does is it shows us a difference in density where darks are darker and lights are lighter, showing us where there may be an abscess or some other region of interest. ViewAll has many tools. These are the most common tools that we use along here on the toolbar. However, when I click on the wrench, we can view all of the tools that ViewAll has. For example, I could click the invert icon, which will invert the image from positive to negative and negative to positive. Now, if I wanted to go back to the original image at any point, I can click on this icon here for the original image. And it will show us then the image that we acquired. I could also go into the ViewAll tools, and I could click this icon to take a measurement. We could apply some of our image filters, like the sharpen filter, and we will watch this image is about to be sharpened. And I can even adjust the level of sharpening. If I am done with this image here, I can just clear this selected image. I hit note, I don't need to save my changes. And if I want to bring another image onto the screen, I can just click it down here. If I want to replace this image, I can also go down to the film strip and select the image, and it will show it here on the main screen. You will notice in the diagnosis view that we can see some pertinent information on the images, where it will automatically record the facility name or the patient name and some other pieces of information. If that label is overlapping something that you would like to see on the X-ray, we can remove it. Go to the ViewAll Tools icon, and then click on the rubber stamp where it will toggle the annotations on or off. The information is still saved as part of the image, it just will no longer display. Thank you very much. That is the Diagnosis View tab.